Hey guys, happy holidays. Hope you enjoyed your Christmas. And before we wrap up the new year, I just wanted to show you a little bit what's in my boat. That's right. A lot of y'all saw my Skeeter FX video test run, and y'all wanted to see what's actually inside the boat. Some of y'all maybe don't even care, but anyway, I'm going to show you some of my things in my boat and then also some of my setups. Some people requested to see that too. So let's start off back here with the show. Yamaha SHO 4-stroke motor. It's huge, but it's actually lighter than the Series 2, and it's a really good motor, quiet, extremely powerful, awesome hole shot. Looking back here at the back side, you know, this is all wrapped back here pretty much. I got Dobbins here, got my Texas A&M Century Club member. So let me move on here. It's basically just the wrap, Texas A&M, it's time for Texas A&M, Skeeter, Lake Fork Trophy Lures, Plano Marine, and the LFT Fighting Fish there. And then when it goes into bass scales right here, a lot of people think that's camo. It's not, it's actually bass scales. And this right here, accessories, Minn-Kota Fortrex, really solid trolling motor. I actually had a Maxim on my other boat, so I'm really happy to have this one. And let's hop up in here. Let's go inside. Okay, so inside the boat, accessories are important, right? So I got all Minn-Kota Humminbird accessories. I love their stuff. Simple to use, easy, and it just works. It doesn't break down on me. This is, maybe y'all haven't seen this, maybe you have. This is the 1158 Humminbird. It's a pretty big graph. Decided to go with a bigger one because I did a lot of vertical fishing last year, and I just had another graph, the 998, in my back of the boat, and it just wasn't enough for me. I had to turn it around, and anyway, I decided to go big up front. So that's that. And back here we have the 1198. All right, and these are also connected. I know they changed their technology from the interlink. It's actually a coaxial cable now. It's a little bit faster, so it's really cool. You can share information with each other as far as transducers and waypoints and stuff. Here's the console. Kind of cool, I guess. Obviously we're looking at a Skeeter FX 20. And we'll go into the boxes. So I've got this thing really stripped out right now. Hardly anything in here, but this is a lot of my hard baits. If any of y'all saw my last video with what's in your boat, pretty much the same. A lot of my soft baits in there. And rod box. Got it skimped down. Got some of my rods laying over there. Ones I'll show you in a minute. Something I really like about this boat is this day box right here. I know a lot of boats have these now, but this is just something really cool I didn't have on my other boat. And you know, just stuff like pliers and scissors and just things that you know you're really going to use during the tournament day. It's really cool to use. Got these little lure hangers on there, so pretty neat. I think this is supposed to be a cooler, but I actually got lures in there. Got some line and stuff like that, just not very much, but the seats actually don't come up like in my other boat, but it's okay. It's got other storage in it. Back here I've got, I don't even know what I have back here, honestly. Life jackets, stuff like that. Another accessory you can't really see is the oxygenators right there. These Skeeter live wells, I think they're a little bit smaller than my Legend, so I wanted to get an oxygenator just to be safe. And here's the cockpit. You know, cockpits, it's not anything too fancy. It actually has a coating lock system on it, so if I want to lock my boxes are actually locked now. I don't know if you heard it lock, but okay, so they're unlocked. Okay, and other than that, there's not much left except for one thing that I've found really handy, and that is this talon. This talon is really cool. Basically, it's a shallow water anchor, and that's what it's designed to do, is just anchor yourself in shallow water. And actually got a little remote right here that I keep with me. I got two. I got one on the console, one I keep in my hand, and it just goes down and it buries in. You'll see it'll press down a couple of times, make sure it's locked in, and then it just comes back up. Easy as pie, right? So that's pretty much it, guys. Now I'll take you over to my tackle and show you what's up with that. Okay, so these are my setups, guys. Nothing fancy. I use the bread and butter stuff. I'm not gonna sit here and show you 25 different rods and reels, but I use Shimano reels and Daiwa reels. Those are my two favorites. And I use Dobyns rods exclusively. I love Dobyns rods. They're just simply the best rod I've ever put in my hands. There might be a better one out there, but I haven't found it. So I use all Dobyns, and I use the Champions probably the most, and I've got quite a few extremes as well. But those two models of rods are just outstanding. And there's a Savvy series as well that's really good too, but as far as competitively fishing and just having a rod that feels incredible in the hand, those two rods are just amazing. I keep them well oiled with rim oil. I use the crap out of that stuff, and honestly I own, I think, three spinning rods and reels that I use in tournaments. That's it right there. And I really like using longer rods. I use mostly 7.3. That's probably the average length that I use, but anywhere from 7 foot to 7.8, I think is my longest rod. And this is one that I've got a couple of these that are just amazing. I'll just show you that. I don't have a reel on it. This is a shorter rod than I normally use. This is a 704C. I love this thing. I actually use it for pitching a lot of times when I'm up close. It's just a really awesome rod when you're up close, and it's amazingly sensitive. But when I'm fishing out long ways, making long casts, fishing deep, I use all longer rods. So that's really it, guys. You know, if you were to times that by 5, you'd have my rod collection. I know what I like, and I just multiply that and I go with it. I've got, you know, some specialty rods that I use for certain situations, but most of the time it's those Dobyns that you see right there, the 733, 734, 735, and a couple spinning reels. But that's it, guys. Hey, I'm going to put out another video here in the next couple of days showing you a trick cast. It's going to be pretty cool, so make sure you check that out. Thanks for all the comments you left last time on my thank you video. It really helps out a lot. Let me know what you want. So appreciate that, and have a good New Year's, guys. See ya. Well, if I can do that all winter, I'm going to be a deadly son of a gun when it comes to springtime bed fishing.